This is day 351 of 351.
Yeah. The last time for the people who are supposed to claim, for the people who are supposed to stake.
Their HEX.
Yeah.
It has been 351 days journey.
Yeah, long journey since December 2nd.
From the look of things, this is just the beginning of what HEX is made of.
Yeah.
What are some of your expectations?
I expect HEX to grow according to plan 10,000 times. So assuming we came from cents, we are now going to shillings. For other people it's dollars. For other people it's naira. For everyone, dollars, naira. Excellent performance.
Well, you know, I'm seeing a scenario when HEX hits $1, and then a lot of weak hands, they rush to go and buy and to go and sell.
To unstake, yeah.
And then sooner they realize HEX is $10. They're like, oh my God.
Why did I unstake early?
I should have sold it at $10.
Yeah, like the pizza guy.
Yeah, this pizza guy who spent 10,000 Bitcoin to buy
one
pizza.
Without knowing that Bitcoin would be that much money it is today.
You know, that is like 162 million US dollars.
Yeah, without the knowledge.
In Kenya, that is 16 billion.
Imagine. 16
billion, boy.
Yeah, you can imagine. If you want to see the figure, see it as the new expressway they are building from all the way from Kitengela to Westlands. That is the budget.
Yeah. So if you have participated in this project, you guys, you should count yourself lucky. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
This game is about owning shares.
Yeah, you have to be a shareholder.
Owning shares. 1 trillion share is around 10,000 HEX.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you'll find 1 trillion share is worth 50,000 HEX. And the staking you've done, you've been given shares in return.
Yeah.
And the day you shall unstake, when your stake is mature, you shall be given HEX in return.
Yeah, for the shares you held in that organization.
According to game theory.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine just buying Bitcoin at this price, and 5 years after, it's at 1,000?
It's crazy.
$50, boy.
It's crazy. If you think about it, it will make your mind go sane. You might need to see a psychiatrist to analyze your mind.
Yeah, so, and Richard Hatt also said people have no idea what HEX, the capability HEX has. Yeah. He tweeted just the other day.
Just the beginning.
You remember him saying,
yeah, he said,
there are some of the features that are going to shock the whole wide world.
We were just in the trial era.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be facing the advanced settings to shock you, where whales will be staking millions.
I'm talking to future whales, boy.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is not the end of HEX staking. From the day after,
this is the end of staking on the AA lobby.
It's the end of the launch.
Yeah.
And the beginning of staking, by the way.
Yeah, like the way they do. A product has to be launched first, and then now you go to market the product to everyone so that they can join in.
Yeah.
But early adapters stand to benefit the best.
Yeah, if I'm to give you guys a word of advice, it's good you onboard your family members.
Everyone.
Even next year, that is 2021.
Yeah.
Get some HEX while it's still cheap, and then stake it.
Maybe
for 2 years can be warm-ups, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You're still in the warm-up
The third year,
stages.
that's when HEX will be taking off.
Blowing.
Because it's still a new technology. People are still, you know, some are trial and error, you know, try HEX. But in time, this baby is gonna go to the moon for real, boy.
For everyone.
Well, right now, these two Hexicans feel like going to sip some coffee.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because tonight we are going to do Transnight.
We are burning the midnight candles, literally. We are burning it.
Yeah. You stay with us.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna sleep. It's coffee.
Coffee time. Bye-bye. For now. Live.
Excited.
This is a game changer coin. HEX coin. Stake it until you make it. No matter how many years you're going to stake it. Guys, stake it until you make it. I'm an economist by profession from the University of Makerere in Uganda. I graduated in the year 1992. And from my analysis of what I've seen from this coin or X coin, the X coin is one of the best coins that I've never seen on cryptocurrency. From the time it was 0.02, I told most of my friends to buy this coin, but they disobeyed what I advised them to do. But right now, all of them, all my friends now are really calling me on 24 hours not to buy this X coin. X coin is the talk of the day in Eldoret town. We're going to create millions and millions of millionaires. The young guys, especially the young guys, are going to be rich in this town. My friends, let me give you a note. If these young guys are going to create a lot of wealth, don't think of any other thing. This is purely cryptocurrency under the guidance of Xcoin under Richard Hart. Thank you so much, Richard Hart. You have done an amazing job. And I know in the next 5 to 10 years, our life complete is going to change in our City of Champions. I'm going to buy my own plane. Assume even one coin goes to 5,000 US dollars. Case, how much money am I going to have? Guys, watch. In the next 5 years, watch. We are going to be millionaires in town of Eldoret.
What is this HEX, you might ask? HEX is a cryptocurrency, albeit a very different type of cryptocurrency. You see, instead of simply spending or trading this cryptocurrency, HEX lets you lock up your money and gain interest on it. We already do this through our banks. It is what the banking industry calls CDs, or certificates of deposit.
My name is Lamek Nando.
How many years have you staked your HEX?
You told me 4 stakes.
4 stakes.
Yeah.
For
One
how
for
many?
1 year, 1 for 2 years, 1 for 4 years, 1 for 5 years.
What makes you stake for 5 years?
Because of the shares. I
Wow.
found the secret in this is the shares. And I've realized I'll make a lot of money. Yes, I have big plans, I have big dreams, HEX dreams.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sakush.
And Moses Guitar in the house.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to the HEX community on WhatsApp.
Not forgetting our very own city, Eldoret, the City of Champions.
Yeah, so right now we have like 20 days for the HEX big payday, right?
Yes, exactly.
And it is so amazing for you guys who are staking your HEX. We are all playing this thing to win, right?
Keep on staking, keep on believing.
When they say Bitcoin has done 2 million X,
Yes.
HEX has done 126X, what exactly does that mean?
When they say that Bitcoin has done 2 million HEX, it means it has appreciated over 2 million times.
Ah,
Are you together?
that's right.
Then when you go to Ethereum, it has appreciated 40,000 times. And HEX has appreciated 126 times. Meaning, Bitcoin, for it to reach that price, it has taken a span of 10 years. HEX will surpass all of them because it's barely 1 year old.
Wow. I think the reason why the HEX founder, Mr. Richard Hart, says HEX is designed better, it's the way it is designed to pump.
It's very powerful.
Because right now, the price of HEX in Kenya shilling is 1 shilling.
1 shilling is 1 bob.
And that means 136 times up.
Yes, very true, very true.
And remember, Richard Hart says in 2.5 years, HEX has been designed to go 10,000 times up.
Yes, absolutely. You can imagine the exponential that will be occur in the industry.
Amazing, amazing.
Very, very, very deep.
So for the websites which are curating HEX well, like nomics.com, you can check the statistics there. It's an amazing place for checking the HEX. And do you know we just flipped? There is a word they are using out there called flippening.
Yes.
We have already flipped Litecoin.
Yes.
We have already flipped Monero.
Yes, very true.
Dogecoin. Man, what exactly does that mean? What is the weight of that statement?
HEX has become top 10. When you go to coin market cap ranking, they don't rank us correctly. I don't know why they're fearing us, because of course central exchanges, they are very fearful. But nomics.com is a game changer, because it ranks HEX exactly, because number one, you need to understand HEX is audited 3 times. So Richard Hart has nothing to fear. He has nothing to bribe people that they can list his coin in the first page or second page. But nomics.com has listed our coin very correctly. And soon or later, when the big payday comes, many people now will be able to understand what HEX community is all about. Adoption will be very massively. I believe there'll be so many exchanges, big exchanges, new exchanges, that be able to use HEX as a medium of exchange, as Bitcoin is a store of value.
We've heard time and again Richard Hart saying that there are no promises in HEX. What exactly does it mean that there are no promises in HEX?
In cryptocurrencies, you don't need to promise people anything, because the market is very volatile. There's something called volatility. So we can promise people that maybe HEX will reach $1,000 in 1 year, and maybe it will dip down. So there are so many factors that occur in cryptocurrency. That's why there are no guarantees. But out of experience, for the last 10 years, the way I've seen some cryptocurrencies performing is very, very amazing. For example, there's a coin called Monero. Monero, 4 years ago, one Monero was barely cents. But one Monero, as we're talking now, is about 11,200 Kenya shillings, or $100 in US dollars. So meaning, HEX community has only just started. Imagine 5 years, 10 years from now, what will be the price be? It's a very amazing, because number one, so many people have staked HEX, and the more we stake, the more our HEX becomes stronger, and the value keeps on going up. If you bought HEX last year December of $1,000 they'll be giving you 60 million HEX. But for now, if you try and buy for the same $1,000, believe me, you're not even reach 50,000 HEX. So the idea is, if the more people stake HEX, and the word goes out that there's something new, there's a new kid in the block called HEX, the price will bound to go up, definitely.
That is so awesome, guys. Also, there is a term I hear amongst the Hexicans community. They use the word weak hand and strong hand. What does that mean in layman's language?
Weak hands, these are the people that when they see the price appreciating, they tend to believe that this project is going to fail. So they go up and they exit, and they start selling their coin because out of fear. There's something called FOMO, fear of missing out. So these guys don't understand that projects like this need a lot of patience, because when you sell your coins in HEX before your time elapses, the same people that have staked and that believed in the project, they'll be given those tokens. So the thing is, there are so many people who are weak hands in the community, and we never miss them in any community. And the same time, we have people who have strong hands. Strong hands believe in the project. Whatever happens, if the price dips, they still buy more. I believe adaptability will make this thing move people. Even we have not entered the market in Asian country. You can believe Chinese, they have a population of 2 billion people, and Chinese alone is a nation. What happens if HEX moves to China? What happens when HEX moves to India? What happens when HEX moves to these African countries very well? I can't believe what the price will be. Only God knows. And I believe there'll be so many testimonies from everywhere what this community has done.
HEX rewards strong hands.
Yes, absolutely. HEX rewards strong hands, because when the weak people sell their coins, we strong hands hold our patience, we buy more, we stake more, and we share the word more, because we believe in the project at the end of the day.
But everybody has their different financial goals. Assuming I have something like 100,000 HEX right now, I've just exchange my Ethereum into HEX, how would you advise me to stake that 100,000 HEX so that I fully benefit from the HEX smart contract and project?
Number one, it depends with your vision and dream in life. Because if you want to build a house, I believe you not stake for a period of 6 months. For you to get a good house, a dream car, stake about 3 to 5 years. If you want quick money, stake for 6 months. There are people even who stakes for 1 week, but you remember the person who stakes for 1 week, he has staked over 40 million coins. Don't compare yourself with other people, because if you stake 40 million coins and only the price appreciates even by cents, he makes his own millions. But for you, I can advise you, you can invest 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. At the end of the day, you'll never miss money in this project.
What is the difference of me holding it? Let's say I take 50% of it, which is 50,000 HEX. I hold the 50,000 HEX, and the 50,000 HEX I stake. What are the pros and cons of doing that?
The advantage of staking, number one, when you stake, it's like you're mining. HEX, there are no miners. We stake as now, we took that space of miners. If you stake, Richard Hart will be paying you a percentage daily. But if you hold your coins maybe in your Trust wallet, in MetaMask, the price, when the price appreciates, you can be able to swap using Uniswap into Ethereum, into Bitcoin, depending with you now. So the advantage is you can choose to hold. Maybe if you have an emergency, you can swap direct to Ethereum and remove, which is not bad. But if you want to see good money and real money, just take for a period of maybe 2 years. You'll see the price appreciating, and at the end of the day, when you swap back to Ethereum, you'll get good amount of money. The maximum period that you can stake HEX coin is 15 years.
Have you staked for 15 years?
For me, let me be honest, I've staked for the maximum I've staked is 5 years, and I'm planning to put for 15 years. Why? Because as I said earlier, it depends with what you want in this life. So the more you stake, the price eventually will be so many. So it depends with your vision and your dreams. The person that has staked for 1 week and the person that has staked for 15 years, you cannot compare what they reap at the end of the day, because the person who has staked 15 years has believed in the project. And as you're talking now, Ethereum, the owner of Ethereum is called Vitalik Buterin, wants to come with a platform of staking. Why? Because they have seen that staking is the way to go. At the end of the day, everybody is a win-win situation. Staking longer is more advantageous. For those who people don't have patience, you just need to have you need to have more patience and just program your budget.
If you were to advise an 18-year-old boy or a 25-year-old and somebody who's 65 years old, how would you advise them to take advantage of HEX from your experience?
For sure, a person who is 18 years, 20s, let them stake for 15 years, because, as I said earlier, longer pays better. Because by then they'll be around 35 years. You can still buy a mortgage. You can do so many things. 15 years is not a lot of time. For younger people, just take for a long time. There's no hurry. There's no hurry in Africa. 65 years for sure, just take about 1 year, 2 years. But you can still save for your grandchildren. Who knows what will happen?
That is awesome. We're going to take a short break as we sip some water.
Are you a Hexican? What's your name?
Betty.
How many years have you staked?
5 years.
Why?
Because I see potential. I see my
You want to buy a piece of land?
more than that.